4:28 in the morning with me. I'm out here running. Just kidding, walking. My knees hurt. But I feel good about it. I just wanted to talk to y'all. I come by a certain loop so I can look dead bird, probably wearing right in the window. I look in these buildings. There's let's see, look in it with me. Oh, there's glare. Let's see, probably 6,000 square feet. Uh, and they want about $1 a square foot, probably, right? So 6,000 a month. That's before you turn the units on, the AC and the heater and the lights. I got a couple businesses in mind. One of them, like my gym that I'm currently doing, I've been doing for over a decade. Uh, I need a new spot for that. I need a bigger spot. But also, there's a second business where I might only need like 1,000 square feet, but it's got to be better retail location. It's like a dog business. It's been on my brain for some reason. I don't know. I don't think you fight these things like when it comes, the idea comes into your brain and you can't really, you don't know why. You really do have to just kind of go with it. Sometimes these ideas go onto your brain, onto your heart, and you're like, first off, you're like, what's the name of the business? What am I going to call it? Some fancy, I gotta have a unique name. But then, like, what's the logo? Oh, yeah. What's the logo? Um, I like the idea, but let's see, the building it out probably costs, damn, it's a couple machine units. I mean, it could go a little cheaper with the kind of with the way I'm thinking. Let's see. It just depends on how much water costs, really. It's like a dog washing business. There's some automated units that you could buy that probably keep an amount of water in it. And there's probably a lot more upkeep with those units and a lot of upfront cost. Uh, but when you buy them, they probably control the amount of water you can use. And if they go over, they got to pay for it. Whereas I can imagine someone have a bigger dog or really slow washing their dog, or the dog's having a hard time staying in the tub, that people will use a lot of water for this. Um, I wonder if that would add up. Because if I can escape the need for those units, which I can only imagine are like $50,000 per dog bath unit, automated with screens and everything, I would want at least four of them, probably three, four of them. Um, if I could just get a nice tub and design it a certain way, I could save a lot of money that way for the business model. That's interesting. Probably go with the tub first. You just got to get drainage and plumbing and do all that construction first. But this new business that's been on my mind, okay, so if I'm busy with my other job, my other business, and they need me full time there, I got to set this one up right in a way where I can have one or two employees at all times, because you got to have more employees than you really need. One or two employees in case someone's sick, there's always someone there covering. Um, I don't know, you could randomly just close throughout the day if you can't make it, I guess. But all you need is really someone front desk, someone friendly, someone young, probably do minimum wage. But where I'm at now, the gym business, the last decade, you could pay people like independent contractors. You could pay people under the table if you wanted. You just not pay yourself. Oh man, what you know about owning a business and not paying yourself? That's very common, I would say. But this other one, you're gonna have to get payroll going. There's a lot of headaches that come with that, but how can you run the business without being on site? It's a little bit of a different business model. So I'm like, okay, I need to lock down the real estate and I gotta figure out how to build it out in a way where it looks nice, but does see that's the thing. The build out and the necessity within the business to okay, so there's like auto businesses. You ever go into a mechanic shop and their office and everything is just like really functional but crappy, like dirty, there's oil everywhere. But people go in, they get their tires. Like even Sears, big corporate company, the auto part of it all, it's never nice and fancy. there's always oil everywhere and scuff marks and basic tile and the walls not even fancy. It's like interesting. You're like, okay, they didn't even spend money on fancy lights. They didn't spend money on textures and stuff on the wall, and they haven't painted in a decade. You know what I mean? They get their business done. So you go, is that real? I know you guys can't see me. I'm just sitting on the road, you guys. And it's dark. It's 4:30. I don't know where you guys are at. I'm just going. I was running, but my knees said no. So I'll go for a walk. It's all right. Um, yeah, let's see it. I want to do this business here. I need to find, to be honest, this type of business, unfortunately, only requires about 1,000 square feet, which is tiny. But the way I see it working is if I'm going to spend less money on marketing, I got to get a really good location. Like there's one location on this corner, this street corner that I can imagine. I want that. I got to inquire with the landlords if that one spot that I think is available is available. Just get some like listing agents and being like, hey, I know it's all technically not available, but you never know who's about to go out of business. Like these people talk with the landlords like having a hard time, they're running late on their payments. They know they're about to close. You can get information before it's posted. Like when somebody lists at availability when it comes to business or even homes, usually commercial business, to lease or to buy, it's like somebody knew that was going to be available way before it was actually listed. When it's listed, there's people a lot more with a lot more resources that can jump on it right away, or even friends of people who own the business, even worse. So you got to really dig for something, right? If you want to diamond in the rough, you got to really look. A lot of people are just waiting for things to get posted. I'm not afraid to reach out and be like, hey, yo, you guys got anything coming? I need this much square footage. What about this spot? And they'll go, no, someone's in there right now. I'm like, but I'm like, yeah, but like, what do you think soon? Or I mean, I could wait another 6 months. I'll sign now for a lease that's not even available. Like, let me get in there, brother. Like, let me grease the wheels if I got to. Like, do what you got to do. But I got to find a location for this business. Start designing it in my head. I think I could do this really nice, big commercial sink-esque bathtubs, and then get maybe a type of carpeted stairway up in there because it's going to be like a dog wash business, right? Dog baths. And then you got to find out what kind of supplier company do you have to have a merchant account with, some sort of account like that, where you can source dog toys for the cheap. Because the front desk is just going to be products, dog food, dog toys, like a pet store, but primarily for dogs, maybe cats. I haven't even Googled it. Like it's in my head, but I haven't Googled the designs of the locations. Like I keep getting these ads for these automated machines that you can buy from China, which is not sketchy. That's how it works. But you got to order. Imagine the prices. You guys, tariffs is something you hear about on the news until you want to actually buy something from China, and you're like, God, dang, God, oh man, 3 times as like that. That'll bust a business if your cost goes up 3 times. Oh man. And that's kind of why it works. Is I'm not going to buy from China. China's not going to get my money, and they got to either acquiesce to the tariffs. Yeah, it affects everybody really, the tariffs. But it's a game of chicken. You see it, especially where we're at currently. This day, as of posting, people are starting to negotiate. Like, please, please take the tariffs off. We can't hold on much longer. And then big boys, this kind of for a lot of situations in life, to China, they go, we're so big and bloated and powerful that we can afford to play this game of chicken. And we're going to hold out a little longer. We're going to make you sweat. That's interesting. So that was a fun little run. I don't know, 400 yards, one lap around the track, maybe a half a mile, more than that. Yeah, I don't know, 0.6 miles. Then I walk the rest back. So, but I want to see that retail location because it's like, I want a bigger spot for the location, but I also want that new. I gotta find, really gotta dig for that new location. And the thing is, when people sign a lease, at least when it comes to a big commercial spot, some of these people are signing for 20 years. Um, don't even get me started on purchasing. I got some. We're on the way, man. I don't. Hey, what's up? Where you guys from? I'm over here up early with my knee brace on, and it still wasn't good enough because I'm out here trying to run from all my problems. Run. I'm trying to meditate. You guys know anything about that? Do you know I hate running? Do you know I hate running? I despise it greatly. Hey, where you guys from? Son. What up, son? Ryan Kick. What up? Santiago. Oh my goodness. I got just enough time to hop in the car. Do I do it? Might do it. Might do it. I might just keep on walking. How about that? Talking to y'all. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? You guys are here. Where are you from? I'm just talking about business ideas, like running this early in the morning so I can go look in. Go look into businesses' windows. And I know they got cameras. How many camera footages are there of me looking in a business's windows, scoping out their property? Ain't against the law. I'm just looking inside the window. All right. Yep, we had fun. Sometimes the run doesn't work out, but you just like keep it moving, keep it moving. Like I know I gotta work out another 3 times today, so not too much pressure. And it works like that too, because almost in here. Let's go. You guys can't see me. It works like that too, because if you work out 6 times in a day and one workout goes bad, you go, oh, it's no big deal. It ain't no big deal. Turn this off. The thought that counts, right? Now I gotta clean up. Damn, so handsome, Nick. You gotta start being delusional. I'm trying to get on my Kanye. Be like, Nick, you're doing great, Nick. Start talking to myself. This turns out people don't like to support you the way that you need to be supported. They like to support you on your way up. On when I was building my business, oh man, people are like, let's go. I'm excited. You got goals. You're doing the whole hustle thing. Motivation. We're rooting for you. And then 10 years later, you've been doing it. And then it's just like, where's that same support as when I was just a young hustler? Nah, people are like, what's in it for me? Where's mine? They're like little baby birds. And I'm gonna feed you and make sure you're safe and sound in your little nest. As long as you're with me, I'll feed you. I'll just go like, Okay, time to clean up this place.